So what's up, guys? Welcome to another video. And today's video will be kind of a deep one, in a way that you can be implementing any conversation, any theme, job, goal, whatever it might be, when it is time to let go. I personally think that's a very, very hard topic, very tough topic. But at the end of the day, I think that you gotta make that decision when the day comes, the time comes. That job that you wanted to leave and you just can't leave it. You gotta get to the point that you gotta be leaving that job out of your own decision, because you got to the point that you decided that yes, it is time. Not because somebody else has been telling you, it's because you realize that yeah, it is time for me to call it quit. Another thing that could be also a goal. Have a goal of you've been holding into, but and yeah, you gotta find, you gotta realize when it's time to let go and when it's time not to let go. It is tough when you try and nothing works, but sometimes you just have to let go, and probably it works when you let go. Probably because it was all your frustrations that was actually holding it tight and not really making seeing the whole picture. Probably the issue is not the goal, it's the way you were going to achieve it. Same thing in relationships. Sometimes it's not the relationship, is the way you wanted to handle it, the way you want to drive it, the way you want to conduct it. And when this, I'm not saying that in terms of a relationship, it will be because you had any sort of toxic behavior, but in a way that sometimes there's some things that you can control, some others you can't, and those others that you can, you just have to let it flow, and they will find a spot to fix themselves, if that's the main goal of actually the whole relationship. Same thing with business. If sometimes you have to stop thinking of just one way to get that business successful, and just get yourself attached to that business, the business, and the business will happen, but probably it wasn't the strategy you were using, oh man, to run that business. Probably the business wasn't the issue, it was just the tools and the system you were using. So I would like to ask you, what is that you've been holding on to, that is being you've been struggling to actually let go, and probably not completely let go, but doing or seeing a different way of achieving that goal? That would be a good question. What would that be? What would that look like? And if you went through it and you already succeed at it, well, how was the outcome? How you got out of it? Or how you restructure yourself to actually accomplish it? Because like I said, we probably sometimes just focus on the way, just one way to achieve it, but not really doing it properly, So yeah, guys, just let me know in the comment section. I will read them out. And thank you, God bless you, and see you in the next video. Peace.